Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we'll be taking a short break from the structured writing lessons I've been posting so far and focusing on motivation by addressing the 5 hard truths about writing. Not to discourage you, but to help you stay grounded and actually finish your novel. Because the reality is, writing is rewarding, it's meaningful, but it's also difficult. And the sooner you understand that, the easier it becomes to keep going when things get hard. So let's dive in with truth number 1. No one is coming to motivate you. This is probably the hardest one. There is no perfect moment where motivation suddenly appears and carries you through your novel. There's no external force that's going to make you sit down and write consistently. At some point, you need to realize, if I don't do this, it's not going to happen. That can be hard if you're not accustomed to making your own schedule and holding yourself to account. But it's also empowering because it means progress is in your control. You don't need to wait, you just need to begin and to keep going. Truth number 2. Your first draft will feel messy. Every writer at some point thinks, this isn't working, this feels flat, this is not what I imagined, and that's normal. First drafts are not supposed to feel polished, they're not supposed to feel impressive, they're simply supposed to exist. A messy draft isn't a failure. It's the raw material you shape into something better. If you expect clarity too early, you'll stop before the story has a chance to develop. Truth number 3. If you don't finish your story, then it doesn't matter how good the idea was. Writers often hold on to ideas like they're precious. This idea is amazing. This could be something great. And maybe it could, but if it stays in your head or in a half-finished draft, it never becomes anything. Execution matters more than potential. A finished, imperfect novel is infinitely more valuable than an unfinished, perfect idea. Truth number 4. Learning about writing is not the same as writing. This one is subtle because it can make you feel like you're making progress even when you're not. You can watch videos, read books, take courses, and all of that can be very helpful, but none of it replaces the act of actually writing your story. Constantly trying to learn makes it easy to feel productive while actually avoiding the work itself. At some point, you have to move from I'm learning how to write to I'm writing. That shift is where progress really begins. Fact number 5. Consistency matters more than inspiration. Inspiration is great. It's exciting. It makes writing feel effortless, but it's also unpredictable. If you only write when you feel inspired, your progress will always be inconsistent. Consistency, on the other hand, is quiet. It's not always exciting. It's not always easy, but it's what gets you to the end. Even small, regular progress adds up. A few hundred words a day becomes a finished draft over time, whereas the occasional writing session that only happens when inspiration strikes will result in a story that takes forever to finish. Now, none of these truths are meant to discourage you. They're meant to prepare you, because writing a novel isn't about waiting for things to feel perfect. It's about continuing even when they don't. Once you have your first draft written, you'll have something to work with, to tweak, and to expand on. Until then, just enjoy the process of getting your ideas onto paper, of building fictional worlds and filling them with characters you've created. Before we wrap up, which of these points do you relate with most, or which do you consider to be the most difficult? Let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like more practical, realistic advice on writing, plotting, and actually finishing your novel, you can subscribe to new videos each week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.